Everyone, we're going to start in a child's pose today, so come on over. Let's settle down. So looking at trust, right, there's a lot in this world right now that we can't trust. But you can trust you being here right now. You can trust the signals that your body's going to give you. You can trust, right, this earth underneath you right now. You can trust your breath, right? So in the middle of all the messiness, it's easy to listen to the feedback that your body's going to give you during this class, right? And as always, your job is to adjust for comfort, right? Nothing too far, too fast, too soon. And more important, right, really playing with what feels right. Maybe it's an easy edge, maybe it's a challenging edge, right? This is me coaching you along, but it's your body leading. So as you're resting down, let's set intention for your practice. Yeah, why are you here? Or what do you hope maybe to continue to grow in your life? Let's notice that, name it in your heart and your breath. Good, and then one more breath. All right, we have lots to do, so let's get to it. Let's walk your hands back in. Take your left forearm on the ground, right? Right hand's gonna be on your right knee. Look over that right shoulder. So just kind of push on it and then release it. So it's a little motion here. Push and then release. Every exhale, push, so there's a rotation and then release. For more, maybe the right hand goes up your thigh a little bit more. So if you do that, it's going to start to get into more of your lower back that way. So just a couple of those. Let's be dynamic about this first twist and how you're already using your breath to find even a little more ease, maybe in a back that's still sitting in a car, getting here. Good, one more big breath. And on your next exhale, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just switch those arms out. Right forearm is on the ground, left hand on that knee. Let's see what happens on this side. And it is just that. Let's be curious. It's just as we go, feel if we can just continue to massage out that left back. Right, and no expectations. That's the beautiful part. It's not about your neighbor. It's about what's happening for you right now. That you can trust. Good. One more big breath. Good. Thank you, everyone. Let's take both arms reaching forward now. So as we expand, as we open that back, maybe we can extend it out a little more forward. One breath there. And then let's flip it. Walk your hands back in so you can modify, right, the pressure on the knees. Maybe we can even go farther back, right? If you're far back, let's see if we can just bump a hip. Go left, go right, right? But it's all about the ankles here, the knees. Yep, and even if you're up here, we're still working. We're still working on all of that. One more big breath. Okay, good. Coming over a second set just to come on down. So you can do exactly what we just did with that left forearm. Or let's try an elbow, left elbow on the ground, maybe further across, maybe up and over the knee. And if you really got it, you can go on the ground on the other side. Make a fist with your left hand, catch it with your right. As you exhale, let's look over that right shoulder. So big, huge breath here. More for your middle upper back. Feel as you open, maybe you can get that left arm farther across. Good, 2 breaths. Good, and your next exhale, switch sides again right away. Right elbow, right, further across, maybe over the knee. It's a different side. Where's this side need? As you exhale, getting that left shoulder back. Try to lift the chest up to the hands, right? So yeah, we're falling down, but also lift up. That's the balance of yoga. So one more big breath. Looking good, everyone. And on your next exhale, not only are we out of that, we're stretching forward again. Maybe we get another extra millimeter or two to reach farther out. Use your fingertips to crawl farther out of your low back. One last breath. And then once again, we're going to flip it back. So sitting on up, and we'll go way back. Maybe this time we get the hips up off the knees, or just do a second set to see if you can. 1 or 2 more millimeters is a lot in body terms. Good. For the one more breath there. Good. All right, and as you exhale, come on forward, everyone. We're on hands and knees now, just hands and knees. Let's take your left leg straight behind you first, just left hand straight behind. Just rock forward and back. Fan those toes out. And the right arm is free to go up. Let's lift. Can you get your right shoulder to touch the ground as you twist underneath? Keep moving with your breath. The inhale's up. The exhale is through. Good. And the next time that right arm is up, let's keep it up. Right arm goes behind your back. So let's go reach to feel for your left thigh. So this is a spiral. Feel for your spiral out of your left heel, going all the way through the shoulders. For the one more breath. Good. Now looking forward, keep the right arm behind your back. Lift that left leg up. As you exhale, left knee comes to nose. Inhale, extend out. Arch the back, so looking up, and exhale, round the back. So really play with the bow here, really lifting up. Good. For that one more breath. Nice on that. And not only keep that left leg out, kick your left leg in. Can your right hand find your left foot? Just to lift here, like you're a sponge filling with water. Keep filling yourself, keep opening, keep lifting that left leg for last breath. Great on that. Help your left foot up to the front of your mat. Let's sit on up here, just for the wrists here. Simple stuff. We're going to easy twist again, twisting to your left. Right elbow over that left knee, just to put a little pressure to get out of that lower, or actually the whole back on this side. Good for last breath. Nice. Can you open up those arms? Just go for a little extra reach. The left hand, that's the back hand, is going to find the right leg. Let's reverse this. Up and over. Good. One last breath. We have big cartwheel arms here. Hands right, left, down to the inside of the leg. Inside of the leg. Test, test. Oh, I just lost my thing. 1 second. Test, test. There we go. All right, inside of the leg. Now, maybe move your left foot to the left a little bit more. We're doing fake push-ups. So just giving some weight into the left hip as you go up and down. If this feels okay, let's get off that right knee. So giving even more weight. Good. For 2 more bounce. All right. Next time you come on up, step back to your plank, your push-up position. Right, with those wide fingers. Let's go off center here, just big circles, moving around. Good, good, good. Up dog, down dog. So let's do an up dog first. Just drop those knees. Scoop the chest up. Right, next your exhale, find your down dog. Go between those 2 positions, right? Linger as long as you need to find that lift up off your low back. And as you exhale, maybe you can get those hips a little higher. Keep moving with your breath. Nice. I see the lift, especially when you come forward. We don't want to sit in the low back. For the one more breath. Okay. And next time you come back to a down dog, just hang out in a down dog for a few extra breaths. Dropping that head. Getting those hips high. And just coming down on knees, coming down on knees. Thank you for that. On knees, on hands and knees. Let's take the right leg behind you, right leg behind. Go for the toes on the ground, just stretch them out. We have the left arm up. As you exhale, can we get the left shoulder to touch the ground, exhaling? Follow the hand with your eyes on this, right? Keep going. Think of tension, right? What's made you untrusting, right? What's made you tense in your body, right? This is the time to let that go. If you were a wet towel, wring the water out of you, right? Wring that tension, that stress, that fear out of you. Good, the next time you take that left arm up, we'll keep it up. Left arm goes behind your back. Let's do even more of a twist. Can you look over that left shoulder more? Good, now keep the left arm behind your back, drop the shoulder, lift the right leg in the air. Okay, as you exhale, big crunch here, right knee touches nose. Inhale, we extend the right leg behind, and here's your arch. Look up towards the ceiling. Exhale around, keep moving with your breath. Good. So I love that about when we just add or subtract, right? Subtracting a left arm here. Really challenging your stability. Next time you inhale, let's extend out. Keep the right leg out, kick the right foot in. Can your left hand reach back to find yourself inflating here, opening? Great. For that, one more breath. Good, and we'll swing that right foot up to the front of your mat. Help yourself up. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. With those arms up towards the sky. Big lift. Twisting. Left elbow over the right knee. Left tricep. Really get over there. So really practicing getting small. And if that right foot is too far over, just scooch that right leg over to the left to help you get over. Open up those arms. So you can reach one arm down, one arm up. Good. Try to keep your body facing the right side of the room. As you sit up, come on up. It's the right hand that's going to find the left leg. Up and over. So just a big side bend. Right hand sliding down the back of the leg for one more big breath. And big cartwheel arms. Exhale, hands left, right. We'll go to the inside of the leg here. Come on down. Sure, fake push-ups up and down. Give yourself room if you need to go up and down. For more, you got off of your left knee. Yep, and don't be afraid to take in lots of oxygen. There's lots of oxygen in here. Use your breath. Suck it in. Use that life force to make everything even more, right? More to celebrate you with. Last breath here. And thank you for that. Next time you bounce up, let's step back to your plank, your push-up position. There you are, pushing the ground away. Good, holding here. Let's drop to both knees. Elbows in, shoulders down. Can you rest on your chest, chin? So coming all the way down. You're on your knees, chest, chin. Pushing backwards, so that means your butt's in the air. Even more, can you take your hands up off the mat? Even more, can you take your arms behind you to interlace those hands, to pull those straight arms over the back for 3, for 2, last breath. And come on down. Thank you for that. Let's take your hands back underneath your shoulders. Now check this out. This is a stretch here. So you have to lift up first a little, and then your right foot gets to go way the heck, watch the water bottles, way the heck over to your left. Come back down on your belly. Other side, lift a little bit, way up and over, as far across and behind as you can. Keep going up and down. Go down in the center, lift up on the sides. Yeah, sitting on up to really get that leg behind. And every time you rep out, right, maybe you can go a little further. Ground, earth is our friend. Use it here to open up your body for 10 more seconds. Yes. One more breath. Yes, yes, yes. I see everyone reaching further. That's what it's about. Hands back underneath your shoulders, on your knees or off your knees, but one strong inhale, push up. And here we are in our down dog. Resting in your down dog, let's walk that out. All right, in your down dog, take your left toes on top of your right heel. So left toes on top of your right heel. 2 straight legs, just dropping the head. Can you use those left toes to really help that right heel down? Now this is easy for you if you already have your right heel on the ground. Try to bend your right knee a little bit. Make sure that right heel stays on the ground though for one more breath. Now before we do the other side, let's release that in an up dog. Come on forward to drop those knees, to scoop the chest up. We're gonna go right back to your down dog. Down dog. Till we do the other side. Left heel's on the ground. Use your right toes to help that left heel not only down, But those hips can go a little higher, and even more, soften, if you can, the left knee. It's super small. For the one more breath. Good. Okay, once again, come on forward to your up dog, just to lift on up here. Now, different. Instead of going to a down dog, walk your feet forward. Don't move your hands. Don't move your hands. Can you move your feet to your hands? Good. Don't move your hands. You got it. Good job. All right, you've made it. Your feet are hip distance. Just fold those hand to elbow here. Hand to elbow. Just a little twisting side to side. And let's do this. Let's bend the knees a lot. So really, just allowing gravity here to really take us further down. Good. And now that you're further down, keep down. Just bend both knees. Exhale, lift the hips higher. Inhale, bend both knees. As you lift those hips higher, keep pull the elbows closer to the feet. Keep going up and down. Inhale down, exhale up. Good for one more breath. All right. Coming up to standing now with those arms up towards the sky. You got that big breath in. Now 4 times, hands come, touch the heels. Inhale, maybe a little back bend on top. Good. Beautiful. We're in a nice, safe womb here, yoga womb. So as you're doing this, right, just feeling capable, right, feeling safe to make a big body here. One more big breath. Next time you come on down, we're not going to stay down. Taking those hands to the mat, jump or walk back to your plank. Going through vinyasa, right? So just putting those positions together, coming all the way down. Going through this time, find your up dog. That big breath in, go right back down to the ground. One strong inhale, push up. To exhale, good job, resting in your down dog. Okay. Let's go ahead. Bend the knees, lift the hips. We're going to jump to sitting. Jump to sitting. Come sit. All right. So take your legs forward. Take your legs forward. Shake them off for a second. Just as you can fold your arms, we're going to play folding your legs in a bunch of different ways. Let's start with just your left leg in, left leg coming in. So as we go, just paying attention to your ankles, to your knees. It's good. It's a little nice progression though, right? To really get into a lotus. That's what we're going for eventually. So just kind of rocking forward and back here. Try maybe left hand on the thigh there just to help that left knee down. We're looking at joints. We need to have healthy joints, knees, ankles, shins, shoulders. As we get older, right, we lose that capacity in those joints in different ways, mostly because of not using them. So yoga is great because we use them. Let's take that right leg coming in. It's the front leg, moves behind you, coming all the way forward, coming all the way back. Now, some of you can go really far back, right? Just play with that. Play with going as far flat as you can get coming forward. Good. Yes, on this mindfulness, this mindful motion. Okay. Going to stop in the center next time you're up. Left foot, that's the front foot here, goes on top. So let's go ahead and try to first see if you can hold the ankle and push that foot down. Of course, if it's too much, you can be right here. Right? Or if you can even take a little towel or something. Just eventually, right, we're trying to incrementally get this foot a little higher, pushing knee down here. Good. Okay. Now, we're using core, a lot of core to sit ourselves up here. We're twisting to the right. 2 hands to this right side. Playing with spirals today, take this right arm, goes behind you. Can your right hand find your left thigh? Lifting even higher. Good, very nice. Now can you, a couple breaths here, can you lift your skull up off your shoulders to get that right shoulder farther back? Good, for last breath. Thank you for that. Exhaling, coming out. Good. I'm laughing because at the very last breath, my back went, which is awesome. Who knew? Right hand reaching for that left knee, left hand going behind. Now, if you're far enough behind, maybe the left hand will eventually hold that left foot, the front foot. So just something, right? Let's go ahead and look over to the left shoulder this time. There's that higher breath in and that more rotation to the left. Good. One more big breath. And see, as you rotate though, maybe left hand, right, can get a little further back behind. Okay, good. Thank you for that. We're keeping the legs as they are, under the arms. The right leg is coming forward this time here. Now this is a lot. This is a lot already, right? See how this knee is in the air? Can you get the knee to the ground? I cannot, right? This is as much as I got on this side. It's a lot on the ankle too. That left foot is still in this hip crease. If that's too much, you can just take that leg forward more, right? Just continue to play with that kind of range, about 10 more seconds. And I see how I'm rocking here. It's because we're soothing, right? We're trying to help the body, not force the body, right, into maybe a position we're not used to. We'll take the right leg across now. So the right leg is going across the body. Option here. So that right foot is in front of the knee. So if you push forward, the left knee would touch the ground, so that sort of thing. So that would be the next step. Another next step would be maybe putting a pillow or a cushion or a block underneath your right foot. And then from here, you could slide that right leg up on top. Right, so that's the full lotus. If you are in full lotus, you could get those knees closer together to kind of play with that. Wherever you are, we're gonna rock again. So whatever legs you ended up in, stay there. We're gonna rock forward and back. And there's a lot of places to breathe into. So just take your time. Doing great. Good. Only 10 more seconds. Now, continue to rock forward and back, or if you really want to go for it, just one time, you'll be coming up and over the knees for like an up dog. You're just going to drop those hips to lift the chest up. I'm laughing how I sound when I do that. Good, last breath. Okay, now sitting back, we have one last thing here. In your lotus, or whatever legs you have, hands down by your hips. Core, as you exhale, can you feel if you can get your butt up off the ground, right? It could be just a little. What happens is when we do that, the head goes right to the chest. So try to keep the head up. Use your exhale, little tiny lifts, good. If you're up and you really want to go for it, you could crunch those legs in, play with that. There's all kinds of stuff. Right. 2 more big breaths though, wherever you are, good. Good. All right, everyone, take your time. Come on out of that. That's a lot, right? Now, take the hands on the outsides of the knees. Let's give some love to those knees. Little pusher here, a little rocking forward and back. Now, you could do a little rocking, test. You can do a little rocking forward and back, or if you have some space behind you, let's do bigger rocking forward and back. So you come onto your back, and as you exhale, right? Forward bending all the way. So just kind of play with any kind of rocking that's going to work for you. If you can, and this is fun, and you want to go further, try not to use your hands. Try not to use your hands as you rock. Eventually those feet are going to touch the ground behind you. So just use your exhale, see where it takes you. Good, and for more, try not to use your hands. Good, nice. Look what you're doing. You're total big back massage, getting great circulation through the whole of the back. Right, also looking at nerves, right, keeping the back open. Last breath here, and coming on out of that, can shake it off. All right, thank you for that. Now it'd be a shame if we didn't do the other side. Right leg comes in. Okay, so we just started here. Now this is another leg, obviously, but it's also a whole different experience, right? So with the beginner's mind, going into it like you didn't do anything else, just try this. Let's see where we go. And you're breathing. Good. And seriously, what a luxury, right? Just to slow down and just feel your body, right? Just running so much in life, we may not get this chance. So a class like this can help. Take that left leg behind. And then modify it. Like if this is too much, you could also lean over more, right? The angle won't be as acute. But we went as far forward as we can, as far back as we can. So just play with that. And I always liken this to, again, we're all adults here, right? We're all definitely not in high school. So, but we can find our bodies like we had, right? But as we're adults now, test. There. Okay, as we're adults now, refinding, right? Rediscovering, right? How we can move, how we can just roll on the ground like this. Let's take that right foot up. Right foot is high. Good. Pushing the knee down, that can be a lot. Just a few breaths here. Yeah, and for me and my body, like this side is like, it's no problem. Like, it's totally fine. You just go with it. A twist to your left, 2 hands to your left. Okay, so it's the mid-back. Find that mid-back, the shoulders back. There's the tall posture, right? That looks so great, right through the top of the head. As you exhale, finding that left side of the room. One more breath. Good. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Left arm goes behind your back. Can you touch or hold your right thigh? Yes. Kind of completing those energy spirals. Let's go ahead. Other side, we have the left hand over the right knee, but maybe the right hand, and this is where I'm going to use my left hand to help move it around. Oh, there it is, right? To lift up, to get that left shoulder, right shoulder back. Good. Okay, for the one breath. Good, all right, coming out of here, no arms, it's the left leg that comes forward. Okay, getting the right knee down as much as you can. Good, if it was too much, right, just stay forward. You can just still play with finding an angle that works for your leg. I think it's unfair. The arms have all the time in the world to do this kind of stuff, right? The legs don't take that time. They're just sending us up and down. Now we're giving it the time. One more breath. All right. It's that left leg that comes forward now. So we're trying to eventually, right, slide that left foot up, but what's that place, right? Or maybe you put it on something to get that more of a acute angle. Or, yep, you just slide right in. Even if you're in, can you bring those knees together? And then the more thing would be taking one arm behind, holding foot, other arm behind, holding other foot. You can go for it energetically, right? Try that. We're gonna rock forward and back. Just play with the wiggle room, right? Find if we can create some wiggle room. Good. Yep, there's the heat of your breath. 10 seconds. Nice. And you could join me one time if you want, right? Oops, coming over. I need hands. Coming over to drop those hips, to lift the chest like an up dog. Lift. There. And sitting, right? Okay, we have those press-ups. So, enough to stay back. Maybe hands on your thighs, next to your thighs. Think of locking your arms like a table leg, these arms. Exhale. Lifting up. Maybe it's just a little bit, right? Maybe just one hip comes up, right? Using your exhale, playing with going up and down. Now, just so you know, if we had blocks, right? Or if you had something equal on both sides, super easy. I had a client once, she used to use laundry baskets on either side of her to lift on up, right? 10 seconds to maybe there's that crunch, a couple crunches, head stays up. Yep, it can be a lot on the wrist too. It's all connected. One last breath. And then this is you taking your time to undo. Congratulations. Good, massage out those feet. Those knees right there. Good. All right. I'm just going to throw this at you just because you should know about it. And this may not be the correct space to do it in, but I think it's, it's part of your practice. Let's just take your feet together. Now this can be enough, right? Just that easy rocking. As you rock, you get the knee to the ground. We're holding our feet. So this is, I'm just saying this because of the room, but maybe you can do at least one side. So if you rock over to one side, you fall on your back. And you can rock back up. And try the other side. If you want to, go for it if you have room. And then, if you can imagine, you put it all together, you roll around in a circle, right? You go the other way. So if you're going, it's Halloween, right? So if there's any parties tonight, you have a trick. You have a trick. Or it's a treat for others, right? Let's go ahead and bring your knees up. Thank you for that. All right. Good going for it. Let's go ahead and hug yourself full. So just do this, hand opposite elbow. Nose toward knees. Nose toward knees, getting as tiny as you can here. Good. And then lift the chest up. Just sit backwards, sit backwards. Okay, so before we come on the hands and knees again, let's go ahead and do a little float. Circle out those ankles, make sure they feel okay. Can your left hand reach to find your right pinky toe? We'll kick the left leg out. Left leg out. Test, test, test. Almost. Left leg out. There. And then for more, just unfolding here. So everything lifts and continues to lift for 3. Good. 2. Now one more thing. The right hand, the free hand, finds the left pinky toe side of the foot. Can we kick both legs across? Just resting in the center. One more breath. Good, good, good. Undo. Just find those hands underneath your thighs. Good. Still lifting in the chest. This is a nice reminder of your mid-back. All right, really finding mid-back here. We have the right hand reaching for the left pinky toe. Right leg kicks forward. That can be enough. We can add a left arm. We can kick that leg out. We can lift higher. Make sure this right shoulder's not in your ear. Pull it down. Good. Everything lifts. Last breath. Left hand can come across. Can you find that right pinky toe? Reaching out, crossing those feet. For 4, lift higher. 3, get smaller. 2, good. Nice job. If you just cross your feet like this, hold those toes, we'll come on over on hands and knees. All right. Good. All right. On hands and knees, find your down dog. Find your down dog. Just come up into a down dog. Good job on all of that. Okay, I'm going to give you a little conditioning series now. Let's take your right leg up in the air as high as you can. Right leg up in the air. Now keep the right leg long, so no bend of the knee, but take the right leg over to the left, right? So it's usually what you bend a knee doing this, but let's keep the right leg long, keeping it straight to get that extra weight up and over for one more big breath. I want you to look towards your left hand because the right leg is going to replace your left hand. Kick the right leg through and come on up. A little side opening, lifting that left arm up towards the sky. Good. One more big breath. Next position is a plank, but let's keep the right leg, the one that's moving, in the air. Find a plank. Right leg floats in the air. Good. You're doing great. Last challenge here is something we played with the other week. Can you take your left arm forward, and float in the air for 3, for 2, one more breath. Rest in your down dog. Make sure that right hand feels okay after that. Good job, everyone. Before we do the other side, let's reset our backs in an up dog. Come on forward to an up dog. Lift. Exhale back to your down dog. Okay, other side. Left leg up in the air as high as you can take it. Let that heavy left leg drift over to the right. Stacking those hips as much as you can. One more big breath. Now look at your right hand. Replace your right hand with your left leg. Kick your left leg through. Open up the right arm. You're facing the right side of the room. It's a big slide. And as you lift up for 3, good job. 2, one more breath. Find a plank with your left leg lifted. Plank with you're still in it. Left leg lifts, holding there. Enough just to hold your plank with your left leg, shoulders over hands. For more, it's your right arm reaching forward, holding there for 4. Go for the reach. 3, are you still in a plank? Look at your shoulder over your hand. 2, one more breath. Resting in your down dog. Shake off that left hand. Shake off that left hand. Good. All right. We're going to go one more time through this. I'm going to add one more thing at the end. Here we go. Find an up dog first. Do a little up dog. Release the back. Let's go back to your down dog. Back to your down dog. Okay. Let's start here with your right leg up in the air. It's heavy. Second time, maybe you can go a little further over to the left with that leg. Let it drift way over, opening the top hip. As you exhale, kick that right leg through, replace that left hand, open up facing the left side of the room. Open, open, slide. Maybe the right leg comes farther forward this one. Very nice. One more breath. Find your plank again. Plank with your right leg floating. Good. Maybe the left arm comes forward for a couple breaths. Last thing here, put that left hand back down. Right arm comes up in the air, a big side plank. Now can you keep that right leg in the air? Side plank facing your right side. Side plank facing your right side. Right leg still in the air for 3, for 2, one last breath. And that was both. That was the extra things. Good. Rest in your down dog. Shake off that left hand. Good. One last side, one last side. Here we go. Left leg up, left leg up. You're doing great. Exhale, open up that hip. We had all that time on the ground to sit. We have lots of energy here, so let's use it. As you exhale, kick that left leg underneath and slide. Slide over to the right to lift on up, to open up the chest, up and over yourself. Beautiful with the top arm. Find your plank with that left leg floating. Plank, left leg is floating. You're doing great. It's a twister game for sure. Left leg, maybe right hand comes forward for a beat or 2 beats. Good, one more breath. Now keep that left leg in the air, right hand back to the ground, left arm opens. Show me a side plank to the left. Left arm up towards sky, getting that left heel on the ground to get that left arm lifting. 2, where's that right leg in the air, left leg in the air? Rest in your down dog, rest in your down dog. Good, good, good. Shaking off that right hand. One more breath there. All right, to bend those knees, let the hips jump to sitting again. Come jump to sitting. All right, at the front of your mat, everyone. Good job on that. Or take your right leg, sir, test. Right leg comes down with you. So grab your right leg, come onto your back, bring it with. And this is just a stretch, just pulling a few times. Pulling a few times. Right leg going forward and back, just pulling a few times. Okay, that's it. One more breath. After that good squeeze, that good conditioning, just enjoying a moment of bigger opening here with a big stretch. Kicking up to sitting, hands on that right thigh and just kick. Okay, other leg, left leg. Find it, come on back. Enjoy. Good. And really the premise of yoga, right? Moving as one piece, yoked or union, right? Everything working in concert with each other, right? It's fun to watch. Fun to watch you do it up here. As you exhale, one big kick. It's also fun to feel like, oh, I can do things. Both legs, come on back. We got that little pull. Good. All right, now legs are gonna stay up in the air. Hands behind the head. There's a lot of cues. I want you to follow as many cues as you can. Okay, take a big inhale. Hold the breath. Drop your right leg 45 degrees. Exhale, right shoulder, left side. Don't move, don't breathe. Let's lift your hips up off the ground. And then take your left elbow in, do a crunch in the center. That was it. Inhale, come on back to the middle. Long breath in. Let's start with the hip up here. So lift the hips up. Drop your left leg 45 degrees. Now exhale, left shoulder, right side. Don't move, don't breathe. We'll do a second hips up. Lift your butt up. Pull the belly down into your back. Inhale, come back to center. Good. Oh, I missed the right shoulder there. In the middle, take a big inhale. Hold the breath. Lift the hips up. Separate those legs. Exhale, let's take head and shoulders straight up towards ceiling. Don't move, don't breathe. Reaching out with both legs. Hips up again. Pull the belly in. Let's take both elbows up a little higher. There we go. Now inhale, come on back down. That was one set. We'll do one more set. Take a big inhale. You're doing great. Lift those hips. Keep them up. Drop your right leg 45 degrees. Exhale, right shoulder. Go to the bottom of your breath. Maybe even lower than 45. Hips up again. Belly button pulls in. Let's take your left elbow up. Do a crunch. Inhale everything back to middle. Hold your breath. Lift your hips, drop your left leg 45 degrees. Good mindfulness here in this pranayama core work. Exhale, left shoulder to right knee. Don't move, don't breathe. Hips up a second time. Pull the belly in, maybe right arm comes up, does a crunch. Inhale, everything in the middle. Good. Last one, promise here, big inhale. Hold the breath lightly, lift the hips, separate those legs really wide. Exhale. Go touch the side walls with your feet. Hips up again. Belly button pulls in. Can you take head and shoulders, elbows up a little higher? Now inhale, lift. And let's relax down, relax down. Good job, everyone. Just hands on your belly. Take your hands, make clockwise circle on your stomach. Clockwise circle. Just tracing your digestive tract. Lots of breath. Not only getting energetic things moving like stress, tension, and negativity, but also physically, right? This is yoga is always a good cleansing kind of workout for sure. One more breath here. Okay, we're going to keep the knees bent. Let's take your fingertips. Can you touch your heels? And if you can touch your heels, let's hold your ankles. So reaching farther in here. Okay. As you exhale, lift those hips up. Keep the hips up. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you. So every inhale, feel your heart, your chest with breath. Every exhale, try to press those hips up higher. Good. Now, if that's plenty, stay there. Otherwise, can you push your body weight backward towards your face? So push on your feet. Push on your feet and push toward the back of the room, seeing if you can get a little more arch in your upper chest. Good. Now, if this is plenty, just work that, right? And it is kind of plenty. And also just check in with the knees for a second. The knees are not too wide, like you're holding a ball between your knees, right? Use those inner legs to help keep you a little more sturdy. If this is plenty, continue just to lift up, get a good grip, and maybe even push farther backward. If you want to go a little further, let go of the ankles. Let's take your hands, palms down underneath your shoulders. On your next exhale, you can press up on top of your head. And if you can press up on top of your head, you can straighten out those arms, give me a full wheel, right? Going all the way up. Make sure though that you don't lose that ball. Remember the ball between the knees, right? And just like you did before, push on your feet, push your body toward the back of the room. Wherever you are, we're really trying to get into the upper chest a little bit more. Now, 10 more seconds before we come out of this. If you are up in your wheel, make sure that you land on your shoulders, right? So you're gonna swing your head out of the way. Okay, if you're up, slowly coming on down. Right? And when you're fully on the ground, good, let's come up to a happy baby. We'll just take those legs up in the air. Good job, everyone, good mindfulness. Grabbing outsides of feet, can you do a big squat on your back? And try a little rocking. Earlier we were playing that rolling onto your back, right? Going around in a circle. Try dropping to one knee. So rocking so much that you touch a knee to the side. Even more, can you kick a leg out, right? So if I go to my right, I'm going to try to touch the right knee, maybe straighten the right leg out to the right. Just taking up all that space, but it's kind of nice to kind of have that ground connection or ground point of reference. Good. And for more, a stop in the middle here, we'll go for that bigger straddle. So you could hang onto the feet or let go of the feet. Try hands on the inner thighs just to help from the groin push outward. See if you can get those legs a little wider. Good. For the one more breath. Thank you for all that. Okay, we have a great conditioned body now with your breath. Let's take those legs up towards the ceiling. Hands behind your thighs. Cross your feet. Come on over, right? Onto hands and knees. And find your down dog. Find your down dog. Just a few breaths in down dog. So we've really accessed a lot of your body. We haven't stood up yet, though, in a big way. So we're going to do some standing work. So just one more big breath here first. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and bend those knees, let the hips jump or walk up to your hands to find that lift. Forward and then standing, coming up to standing, standing, coming all the way up to standing. Good, arms up towards sky. Good, let's take your left knee in the air. So we're gonna catch it here. Could be a little, could be a lot. Keep going. Left knee getting higher into your armpit if you can. Good. Open and close, open and close. Test, open and close, good. Nice, nice, nice. This left leg goes behind. Can your right hand find your left foot? And we'll go rock forward and back. Little quad stretch. Keep it together. Good. One more breath. Ooh, I gotta go slower. Yes. Too much? Nothing too far, too fast, too soon. Just back it off. Warrior one. Let's sit back, way back in that warrior one. All right, everyone, arms up towards sky. Feel for your shoulders, hips facing front. We did this earlier in some way. Let's take those palms together, left elbow over the front knee. Pushing that left heel, that's your back heel down. Let's open up the arms. Left arm down, right arm up. Left arm down, right arm up. Go for that bigger reach. Left arm down, right arm, thank you. Now, just straighten out your front leg. That's your right leg. Can you straighten out your right leg? I'm losing it. Straighten out your right leg, losing the mic. Good, couple breaths here. Now, your top arm, it's the right arm goes behind your back. Can you touch that left thigh? Maybe even twist a little deeper. Beautiful. Good job, everyone. One more big breath. Now look forward, soften that right knee. Hop into your warrior three. Reaching here. Good. Now, that left hip is down. Left hip is down. Sorry, right arm still behind your back, so keep reaching that way. Good. For one more big breath. Okay, just standing there. Arms up towards sky. Good. We're going to back bend over that right arm, lifting. For more, let's take both arms back, going further. One more breath. Yes, on that. And let the chin pull you up, coming all the way down. Just grabbing ankles, give yourself a little forward bend. All right, rising and up to standing. Coming on up. The right knee gets to come up, right knee gets to come up. We'll hug it a little or a lot. There's your back, there's your tall neck. Let's go ahead and open and close that knee. Yeah, because if you can stand on a foot, yes, you can open and close it. Right leg swings behind. Can your left hand find your foot? Tipping forward and back, right? Going slow. Lots of breath. Good. For one more big breath. All right, and we'll kick that right leg way behind. Warrior one on this side. So find it, be confident, really showing yourself, right? Entering the room. Palms together, right elbow over that left knee. Maybe tricep, but it's coming from that back foot. So really reach across. Good, can you look at that top elbow? One breath. Open up the arms. Right hand down, left arm reaching. Thread that right arm through a little further. One more breath. Straighten out your front leg. So it's a complete revolved triangle. A complete revolved triangle. Good. The top arm, the left arm goes behind your back. Finding even more support for more twisting, more spiraling. Good. Now looking forward, here we go. It's that right arm that reaches. Help yourself off that right leg. Can you flatten out the body, keeping hips level? Good. Can the right arm come farther forward as that right leg goes farther back? Yes. Good. For two more breaths. Lifting front arm more, lifting back leg more. One more breath. Go for that extension. Just stand up here. Keep the left arm behind your back. We have a back bend up and over yourself. Good. And both arms up. Far farther up and over yourself. Good. And a forward bend coming all the way down. Good. Okay. One more one-legged balance. Come on up here. Arms up towards sky. Good. Soft knees. We're going to sit in the air. Now left knee comes up. You show me you can do that. Just take your left foot on top of your right kneecap. So left knee still pointing forward. The arms can go by to your side and you just sit. Good. If this feels okay, you could lift the heart more. Find a full Drishti gaze point on the ceiling. The more you bend the knee, the more you pull those arms back, the more you can back bend. For 3. Good. For 2. Now let your chin pull you up. We're forward bending to find that deeper release. Good, everyone. Talk about danger. Come on up, other side, right? Easy just to come on up with a knee here. Maybe a little lift. Could even be here, right? Just find something that works for you. There's our sit. The arms open more, the chest opens more. This is you, your heart opening more. For more, just softening into that, relaxing in like a big recliner. For 4, where are you gonna go with this? 3, more breath. 2, resting in a breath pillow, 1 more breath. Chin pulls you up. And we're down. Okay, is this down? Let's take those heels up. Sorry. Let's take your heels up. Step your fingertips behind you. So you're, sorry about this. There it is. So you're stepping on your fingertips, right? So bend your knees a heck of a lot. Slide your fingers underneath your foot. So much so that the heel of your foot is touching your wrist, that much. And then lift your hips up as much as you can. Use your arm strength, pull down for 2 more breaths. And now 1 more breath. Yes. Everyone, let's find a little squat here. So just bending your knees a lot, coming on super small. Good, very nice. For 1 breath there. Okay. And can sit back. Let's go all the way in your back. Take that big unfolding stretch. Good. All right, on your back, just arms to your side, just doing your own twisting. So twisting to your right, twisting to your left. Twisting to your right, twisting to your left, just going side to side. If there's any other positions your body would like, now is a great time to go there. Good. And then find a place where you can just absorb not only the benefit of your practice, but let's go back to that idea of trust, right? Notice how when you take care of yourself, you can trust. Trust that you're doing something good for yourself, right? Making good choices. And how that trust will ripple out to all your relationships, personal, professional. The more you show up, the more mindful you are, just like you showed me in your postures today, the more you're able to invite others to trust you, right? And in general, just hopefully helping them trust as well. It's not easy, as I mentioned. There's a lot of distractions. But certainly when we're in our bodies like this, when we're in our breath, we can really feel how it's easy just to, this one quote I love, I accept the universe, just to trust that things are as they are. Good. Okay. So let's deepen our practice by going and living life. Wiggling fingers and toes, maybe swallowing, maybe that one afternoon stretch just to get yourself animated, and for more excitement in your life, just rock up to sitting, and otherwise roll to one side, ease yourself up to sitting. All right, everyone. Congratulations. Let's take those arms up, gather it all in. Thank you for taking care of yourself. Namaste. Good. And the next half hour, make sure you drink some water and have a great time tonight.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.